Hi guys. Oh, so dirty. So I realized I wasn't on last night for a shadow work series, and I'm sorry. I ended up with a migraine last night and this morning. Oh wow, I really should have done my hair before I came on. But I did not. So now before let me maybe get on here so I can see quickly. Yes, and I have my mute on. Yay, I'm so happy. Okay. Hi guys. So, couple reasons why I'm not going to do a shadow work video tonight. One of which is I have not done very well with my shadow the last 2 days. I just got into this huge screaming match with my aunt, which means I apparently need some more work with shadow. So I don't feel qualified to teach tonight. But hello everyone, Marcia and Keith and Jezebel, Shadow Sun, hi. Hi everyone, glad a couple people could come on. I literally just got into a screaming match with my idiot aunt. So, hi, Diane and Winston. Ooh, that's a new one. I don't know you. I don't think, Winston. Hi, glad you could join us. So, like I said, I just don't feel qualified tonight to do a shadow work video when I very obviously need to do some more shadow work. But we can talk about it a little because I don't mind sharing my downs as well as my ups, obviously. For 2 days. Now I had a very difficult week. Hey, from Denmark, Canadian. Yay! I love Denmark, by the way. I don't know if I've said this before, but my ancestry is from, I'm Danish. I'm from Denmark on my grandmother's side. So that's where I always say I'm a Viking. You should do these more often, even if it's on random topics. That's what I figured. I'd just go live because it's hard with my internet to upload videos for one thing. And I figured I would share my haul and we can just talk about how everybody's weekend has gone. And I can say that I had a really, really tough week at work. Oh, look, there's fuzz in my hair. I love Denmark too. If you ever come here, let me know. Oh, I would love to. I so want to come and visit. I feel like that's my homeland. And Joey, he's total complete Viking. I mean, he might be Italian on his father's side, but he's a Viking on our side. Anyways, I had a really bad week at work. It was a tough week. It was very busy. It was crazy. I was not at my regular office most of the time, and a lot of people are off, and there was a lot of weird stuff going on. It was just so it was one of those things. By the time, and then my cousin's son killed himself, and so by the time I got to Friday, I was like, just leave me alone. And part of that was like I was not able to go to my cousin's son's funeral because I couldn't take off of work. There wasn't enough people to cover. So she told me, you can't take off, which is like, part of why it was such a bad day is because I was like, yeah, any real job, any normal job, I look like I have a lazy eye today, would not have done that. You really feel like, you know what? But sometimes when you're in healthcare, it just happens that way. So, ooh, an island full of Viking energy and history. Yay! And you're a born medium too, so you would totally get along with my son. We'd have a great time. Okay, so then, this weekend came and I had so many plans and ideas of stuff I wanted to do, and I wanted to get outside and do my series, which I have to admit something that I did. Hi, Hannah. Nice you could join us. Yay, and Ben made it. I did a video in our ritual series, which is the series that I started doing before we started shadow work, and I still have to finish. I did a video and uploaded it, and halfway through uploading it, I thought, wait a second, I think I already did this part. And when I looked it up, I had already, I refilmed basically the last part that I did. I thought that's where I was, and I filmed that again. So I just didn't, I like turned it back off. It's uploaded, but none of you will see it because I had already done that part. Hi, Michelle. Glad you could join us. So it's just one of those weekends. And then last night I started getting a migraine. So, I think it's the culmination of everything. So I would absolutely do that. Oh, I'm glad it's not just me. I literally filmed a video I had already filmed. And about halfway through doing it, I thought, wow, some of this sounds really familiar. Maybe they kind of intermelded together. Nope, I had done the whole thing before. Anyway, so I did want to show you one of the things, because people talk about they like herbal ideas and stuff. So when I get my migraines, I go to my freezer because changing weather, yep, loss of light affects me too, for sure. I keep in my freezer these herbal wraps that you can put in the microwave sometimes, but for me, when I get my migraines, I like cold better than hot. So weight. They've talked about these weighted blankets all of a sudden that, people like to have the weighted blankets. And for me, when I have a migraine, I like some of the weight on my eyes. And the fact that it's herbal and cold helps my migraines. So I pulled them out of the freezer and I put them on my head and stuff. And I realized that they don't have smell to them anymore. They used to smell of lavender and peppermint. So when I did that, I'm like, oh, I'll have to remember to re-energize them. Then I'm like, oh, I should do a video on that. Well, then I started to do my re-energizing thing, what I do with them. And I was like, oh, I forgot to film the first part. So I will show you how I finish it and tell you what I did. Hello, everybody. This is going to be long. I want to go run out and grab dinner. Still going to be on when I get back in like 15, 20 minutes. I believe so, Caitlin. I think it'll be at least a half hour usually, and knowing my running mouth. So, what I did to start out with is I have two of them. I have a little one like for my eyes that has a little bear on it. And I have a bigger one that is like for my whole head. And so you start by taking the inserts out of the, usually most of them have a little like holder. So you take the inserts out, and I threw these in the washer because it had been a while and they just really needed to be washed. And then the inserts have, now they're really powerful. Anyways, I don't know if you can see in there, but the inserts have herbs and lavender and stuff like that now. So to be honest with you, I'm not sure what's in this one because I didn't make this one. But I usually put flaxseed in mine. Flaxseed, lavender, and mint. It depends on what I'm using them for. My headache ones, lavender and peppermint, are really good. So I usually do that, and I usually soak them in essential oils before I load them. So this one, I can see the lavender in it, but it might be, I don't know what else is in here. Natural grains and plant herbs. Yeah, that's really helpful. But flaxseed works really good for these. Okay. Sometimes smell makes mine worse. Yeah, if it's overpowering, mine too. But lavender peppermint seems to work pretty good. So anyway, I take the inserts out, and I put them in a plastic Ziploc baggie. And I take essential oils, and it's not like 3 drops or anything. I just do this. So I use lavender and peppermint because mine are for headaches. And lavender and peppermint together are known. Hi, Carmen. Are known. Hi, Molly. Glad you could make it. To help with migraines and headaches. And so I put them in there. I shut the Ziploc bag, and I left them in there all day. And so it kind of soaks up all that scent all day long. And then when I get these, when these are dry and I get them out of the dryer, then I can reload these and they're like brand new. So it's all the smell is back. And actually I definitely need to leave them out of the Ziploc bag, at least for tonight, because I need some of that to go away. But now it's reloaded, full of smell again. Smells really good, and it's clean. All right, there's a little dryer lint on there, but it's clean and washed, and now it's recharged. And I probably will smudge them a little bit too, just because the energy for me, I always smudge them. And that's it. And then they're totally recharged like brand new. So like I got one at the Dollar Tree. I can't believe I just did this today and I totally forgot. I got one, not the Dollar Tree, at Goodwill that has no smell at all. And I've been waiting to recharge these to do that one. And it's sitting downstairs. I totally forgot. My brain some days. But I will recharge that later. So, and then my little one, I really like my little one because I can kind of bring him wherever I go. I usually keep this one in my purse in a Ziploc baggie so that I know the scent doesn't go away. And then no matter where I am, see the little bear guy? He smells good. He's good. And if I want to, if I still want that cold, I have little gel packs that are cold that I can put on the inside there. He just opens up. And I can put a little cold gel pack on the inside, and it smells good and is cold. So it's perfect. Okay, I'm really thinking I needed to do my hair before I came on. Okay, so that's just, that's just a little tip for if you have migraines. It's if you can't sleep but kind of glad because, yay, hi, Al. So if there's anything else, there's all kinds of herbs and other stuff that you can use for that. Like patchouli. I love patchouli when it's been a really long day and I just want some calming energy. I have one with patchouli in it. But you either, hi Sherry Bug, you either have to be a patchouli lover or you're not, right? Some people are like, whoo, patchouli, no, that's gross. So if you don't like patchouli, then you can try some other stuff. Actually, one of the books that I got today, we can look at to help us with that. So I went to, what did I do today? Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is great for sore muscles. It's really good for colds, like if you have a stuffed nose and sinus problems and colds and stuff like that. It's really good. So yes, books. I went to Goodwill yesterday, I think, and I went to Barnes & Noble today. So nope, it must either be like cilantro. Yep, either you like it or you don't. That's true. Absolutely. Books, notebook at the ready. Yay. Okay. So I got 3 books that I didn't bring up because I know most people aren't excited about those books. But I will tell you, I have a bunch of the Mysteries of the Unknown. It's a time life series. And the Mysteries of the Unknown, I have a bunch of. I think I have like 3 or 4 now that I don't have. And I keep them on my Goodreads list under a shelf called Mysteries of the Unknown I Still Need. So if I find some, when I went to Goodwill, there was a bunch of them. And I'm like, okay, I can never remember which ones I have. So I pull up my Goodreads on my phone. Thank goodness for technology. And I pull up that Mysteries of the Unknown shelf. Because I know if it's on that shelf, that means I don't have that one yet. And I got 3 of them that I didn't have before. So, and I really like those books, actually. They're like, the ones I got were Dreams and something. I got mystery, ancient sex and mystery clubs and stuff like the Masons and all that kind of stuff. I can't remember the third one. But there's UFOs and there's psychic powers and psychic energy. And I love that whole series. So I'm trying to get ancient sex, SECT, sex. But, you never know. Ancient sex, I guess. It did sound like that, though, didn't it? Okay. So I did not bring those books up. And actually, I had a whole bunch more in my, there could be one on ancient sex. They're good. I had a whole bunch more in my cart. But if you ever go to Goodwill with me, which someone did, kind of. I messaged her like 12 times while I was at Goodwill. You'll see I put a whole bunch of stuff in my cart and then I weed stuff out as I go because I know I'm like, okay, this is what I want to spend. So I have to look in my cart and decide this is all right, too much. I got to put some back. This is less important. This is less important. But so I'm going to start with books, I think. No yellow tags. Yeah, Marsha's the one I was messaging back and forth. I'm like, oh, look at this. Oh, but it was Pink Tag Day at Goodwill. So actually, all right, I'll start with the Goodwill stuff. Pink Tag Day at Goodwill. So that meant pink tags were half off. And like everything I found was a yellow tag. It was driving me crazy. But I do that on Amazon. There are like 300 things on my save till later list. Me too. Yep, I have a whole bunch on my save till later. Every time my husband's like, I don't know what to get you. I'm like, yeah, well, look at your Amazon cart because it's really his. Because there's a whole bunch on there. Okay, so these little pot holders are super cute. And they were $1 pink tag, which means I paid 50 cents for both of them. Yay! I thought they were super cute. That's how I shop too. After shopping, I pull my cart aside and decide what to put back. Me too. Here, I usually pay about $5 a book at our secondhand store. No food. Oh, Goodwill here. I've been keeping my Amazon book list for years. It's frightening by now. Me too. Absolutely. Super cute. I loved these. I got this like antique jar. I love these. These, when they have the closures like that, I just love them. And then it pops open. And what happened to the seal? The seal was there this morning. I must have dropped it. Damn it. But this was $1 pink tag. So I paid 50 cents for an, old-fashioned herb jar. And it's a ball one too, which if you know anything about them, ball mason jars are worth more or something. So I paid 50 cents. Yay. And I love my herb jars. Jars and containers. I think all witches are obsessed with jars and containers. Did Nancy like her meat grinder? I found this antique meat grinder. Now, literally, my aunt on my way out the door yesterday was like, hey, if you can, I know it's probably not possible, but if you find a meat grinder, well, didn't I find an antique meat grinder that was on this big wooden platform? And yes, she loved it, although I haven't tried to put it together for her yet. I figured Peter would do that, but he's been busy too, so we'll see. I can't believe I actually found it for $6. The more jars you have, the more herbs you can collect. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm not going to put my hat on today because my hair is bad enough. Well, actually, I don't think it really can do any bad. But so I found this hat. And look, it has this really long, it looks like an old-fashioned stocking cap. Isn't that cool? And this is what is really cool. Now, I didn't see this before. It's called, now I paid $6 for this, okay, which was a lot. I kind of was like $6 at Goodwill. That's a lot for me to pay, but it's brand new, handcrafted. And hi, little Dandelion. And you guys can't read this because it's backwards. I hate life. Okay, hold on. So what I found out about it, I'm so excited. This is even better. I would have paid more had I known this. So it is made from upcycled sweaters. It's upcycled, lined with new polar fleece. This hat is warm, funky, and fun. Warning, not for the faint of heart. May contain wool, cotton, acrylics, machine washed cold in a pillowcase or laundry bag, blah, blah, blah. So these people, which is www.handycandymittens.com. They take old sweaters and, come on, focus, there it is. They take old sweaters and they make these cool long stocking hats. Isn't that awesome? I totally did not know that before, but I love my hat, and it is made, now I love it even more because it's upcycled, which, you know, I'm all about the upcycle do. And I think it's so damn cute. So that's the website if you can't make your own, but yes, spare fabric, absolutely. And I wish I could like knit and sew and stuff, because what a great idea. I used to be able to sew, but I don't know. I was telling my son I need to get a sewing machine and try again, because it's been a really long time. But whew, I better just forget my hair. Okay, pretend you don't see it. La la la. Reminds me of the sleeping caps. Yes, people used to wear. That's what I thought of too. Except this is the Cap Gone Wild edition. Yes. Yes, yes. I like that you can wrap it around your neck when it's cold. Yeah, I did that too. Your hair is fine. Thank you. You're so sweet, liar. So, and I found this skirt, which I really loved. And I know it's kind of witchy. To me, I'm like, oh, I totally would wear this to like Pagan Fest. And it was a pink tag for $4.99, which means I paid $2.50 for it. I really love Goodwill. That reminds me of how my sister got her first blanket. There was some program that had a bunch of the local elderly sewed out of reused fabric. Awesome. I'm really not. You had the same hair type as me. I know how it goes. Yes, it's really, really thick, so it drives me crazy. But I love it sometimes. All right, and what else did I get? Oh, I got my son is a huge Sons of Anarchy fan. Well, actually, a couple of them are. But my son, PJ, his birthday is November 9th. So I figured I'd get him that because, look, it's brand new. And I paid, it wasn't a pink tag, but I paid $3. So, yay! And since I know he doesn't watch my channel, I have no problem with showing you because he will never see it. I've been depressed, but wow, you're a sunshine. I feel better. Oh, I'm so happy, Nicole. Thank you. I try. So then I was super excited because I found, I'm such an idiot. I found, look at, this is a big flag. And, you know, it's a rainbow flag for, yeah. So I thought it said peace. And I paid $3.99 for it. It says pace, which I didn't know till I got home. And I showed my son, and he's like, what's pace? And I'm like, it's peace. Oh my gosh, it's pace. What the hell is pace? I don't know. Like the pace car at NASCAR? I don't know. I said, well, maybe I'll just like draw an E in there. I really wanted it for, you know, gay rights, because I support gay rights. And I was like, yay, I can put it outside and people will know that I support gay rights. And maybe the what do you call them? The religious people who knock on my door all the time. It's a dyslexic peace flag. Exactly. I'm like, what is pace? How stupid. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this now. Now I got to figure out something to do with it. And then, I don't think I can show you the other thing because I think I'm giving it to someone who might someday see this video. Okay, so this was the really bad, might be some LGBT program. I don't know, PACE doesn't sound familiar to me neither. PACE pronounced Pachat, which is peace in Hebrew. If it's close to that, I'll take it. That would be awesome. P-A-C-A is pronounced Pachat, which is peace in Hebrew. Cool. Awesome. Pache. That would be, I will take that. If it's that, I will hang it and tell people that's what I knew all along. Do I have a drink up here? Yes. Okay. So I also found something for my first grandchild. which isn't even thought of yet. But I couldn't help it. Look at it's a little John Deere apron. Isn't that cute? It was $1. And it was a little baby's apron. I couldn't help it. My husband literally was like, "You did what?" I'm like, "It was only $1." And he goes, "Yeah, where are you going to put it? Where you're going to remember when we have a grandchild?" I'm like, "I don't know, but I liked it." I'm terrible sometimes. So, and one other thing that I got that's so cool, but I think I'm going to give it to Jennifer Ball because I have a whole package to go out with her. So I think I better not show it. But I got a super, super good deal on it. Right? Isn't that cute? That little apron is the cutest thing ever. And someday I will have grandchildren because I have 4 boys. And eventually one of them will have a damn child. Okay, so on to the books. It's Pachem. Ah, darn it. You should have gotten the trunk to put it in. Yeah, I did find this huge old antique trunk. And you found it. You found what? What did you find? I found it. Oh, you found the flag? Hi, Dustin. This rainbow flag in Italy was first used in a peace march in 1961, inspired by similar multicolored flags and demonstrations against nuclear weapons. It became popular with the Pace da tutti I balconi, peace from every balcony. Campaign in 2002 started as a protest against the impending war in Iraq. The most common variety has 7 colors: purple, blue, azure, green, and emblazoned in bold with the Italian word pace, meaning peace. Yes, and my husband is Italian, so I could totally pull that off. Ugh. I love you, Molly. Thank you. That is awesome. Now I can tell my husband, and he actually will put it out there proudly and say, yeah, it's peace in Italian. Yes, I love it. Thank you. I feel so much better now. What the heck were we talking about? Squirrel? I'm so bad. Oh, the trunk. The trunk was gorgeous. It was $5 and it was this huge antique trunk, but I wasn't sure if it would open. And I didn't, I would never hear the end of it. See, look at, oh, I'm getting warm again. I would never hear the end of it from my husband. So I didn't get it. I restrained myself. All right, on to the books. Ready for the books? I know, I'm a sucker for trunks too. Sherry, I'm so with you. I really am. All right, so I went to Barnes & Noble because if you watched Simon's Cuppa, the card he pulled was from this deck. Whoops, was from this deck. And I'm going to see. Excuse me. And Jenna Delagrotaglia, actually. She's like my favorite artist ever. I love her. So I was always going to get a trunk, big container, obsessed. Absolutely. I was always going to get it. But when I looked it up on Barnes & Noble's website, it was $19.04 on the website. And I'm like, oh, that's a really good deal. I don't know if I can get that anyplace else anyways. So I went to Barnes & Noble and I'll show you all the other stuff I got. But I was like, $19.04. Hell yeah, I'm getting this. Which, because on the back, it says $29.99. And when the girl rang it rang up as $29.99. And I had to pull up, I had to argue with her. I had to pull up the website. And I was like, nope. On the website, it says $19.04. That's what you're going to charge me. And she's like, oh, okay. Can I see that? Yeah, you can see that because that's a huge difference. But I paid $19.04. Yay! Yay! I'm sure everyone has seen it, right? Nobody needs to see it. If you want to see it, I'll open it. Oh my, I was just looking at this deck the other day. That's what I do. I'll open it really, really quick. But 1904, I couldn't pass that up. It's okay, Al. We won't know any better. Go right ahead. Okay. So I like the box even. kind of opens up really cool. It reminds me of the fountain tarot that way. Opens up the same way. And really thick book, which, you know, is really nice. And I always say, I'll look at, this is a really nice thick book, and I don't look at the book more than maybe 2 seconds usually. I'm not really a book person. I mean, I'm a book person, but I don't use that with the deck very much. I ordered Moonchild Saturday morning. Yay! Good for you, Sherry. Yeah, I have a couple other decks that, that new Choice Tarot looks so, so good. I really, that's like next on my list, I think. I have a couple other decks coming Monday or Tuesday. But look at, like, Ant Spirit. I love, Jenna's work is beautiful. Really beautiful. Like, I liked her work before she started working with Colette. If you ever look up Jenna Della Croce, oh, look at the doggy. Her artwork is gorgeous anyways. So I have to get all of her decks just because I adore her. So I just broke and bought Everyday Witch, and I backed the Major Barcana. I can't do enablers. Look at Peacock. That's my spirit animal. Peacock. So you have to run. Hubby just got home from work. Thank you for just stopping in. Anyways, thanks to you, I got the new Element Tarot. Yay, Heidi. Do you like it? And hi, Heidi. I didn't see you in there. I just adore that deck. I still have not done my spread. Remember I said the other day, the last time we were on, that I was doing the spread the next day. I still haven't gotten to do that. It was such a weird week. If the cardstock was sex, the new Choice Tarot cardstock would be it. That's awesome. Last deck I bought at Barnes & Noble's was Work Your Light Oracle. Cool. Yes, that was there too. I almost got, what's the black deck with the Flowers of the Night? I almost got the Flowers of the Night Oracle too. But instead, I got this book because it was such a good deal. Yay! So, I'm telling you, haven't opened it yet, will tonight. Oh, let me know how you like it, Heidi. So this book is huge, and you love Flowers of the Night. I do too. But I'll tell you what we did. Again, I brought Marcia with me, kind of. I kept sending her pictures. And I looked at Amazon, had Flowers of the Night Oracle for the same price that they had it at Barnes & Noble for 21 something. And this is the Complete Aromatherapy and Essential Oils Source Book, a practical approach to the use of essential oils and aromatherapy for health, beauty, and well-being. And this book, they had it on like a clearance, bargain bin thing for $15. And on Amazon and every place else I could find it was $25. And it is so good. It is so good. It has so much information in here. I am verklempt. Seriously, it is really super good. So I put the deck back because I thought, you know what, I can get that deck for that price, but I cannot get this book for that price anyplace else. And they have influenza. They tell you how to use, what ones to use, what oils to use, how to use them. For menopause, sinusitis, the respiratory system. So they go through like actual symptoms and diseases and how, which ones to use and how to use them. And then they go through each individual essential oil. So let's say tea tree. So then we get to tea tree. And what is it good for? So it is description: a small tree or shrub, the smallest of the Melaleuca family, with needle-like leaves similar to those of a cypress, and heads of stalkless yellow or purplish colored flowers. Actions: anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antiviral, bactericidal balsamic. I don't know what that word is. Cicatrizant. We should start our own. Yeah. Expectorant, diaphoretic, fungicidal, immunostimulant, parasiticide, vulnerary. And like what to use it, aromatherapy use for it. And I mean, this book, I can't believe how red I am. This book is awesome. Okay, hold on. Do you all have a little community where you can talk regularly? You all seem very lonely. Are you jealous? We meet, yes, we do meet on a lot. Sometimes. I don't know, a couple times a week. So it's really a good book. I'm really psyched to have that. And like I said earlier, when I was talking about, with the my thing for the headaches, that will help me too, because I can totally open that book up. Hermit's Cave does on each Saturday, and yeah, I do a couple times a week for sure. Okay, so then my Barnes & Noble, which apparently not all Barnes & Nobles have a used section, which I'm like, well, that's really crappy, because that's like my favorite place to go. The used section in my Barnes & Noble has different, they do it by section, and then they have different stickers, and the stickers all mean different things. So like a blue sticker means the book is $1. So of course I always start with $1 books. The red sticker is like half off, and the yellow is, I don't know, I can't remember, but there's different colored stickers which correspond to that. So I went to the used book section, and I got this one, which you can't read backwards, sorry. Damn. It is called Sastoon, and it's My Apprenticeship with a Maya Healer. You are so good with stickers. Barnes & Noble's I go to doesn't have a used section either? Really? I never saw a used section in Barnes & Noble until I moved to... All right, you live in Rochester, Ben? Because that's where I live. I mean, well, outside of Rochester. I live in Fairport. And the one I go to is in Pittsburgh. As an herbalist, I can't have too many herb books. Absolutely. Ben, do you live in Rochester for real? Holy crap. You do? Hi. I wonder if we've ever met anyplace. Okay, so I can't believe that not every Barnes & Noble has a used books section, because that is my favorite place to go to. Usually I start there, but today I knew I wanted Colette's deck there, so that sucks. And Jennifer Ball out in California was saying that hers doesn't have a used section either. It is not a long drive. It's not a long drive for me anyway. It's like 15 minutes, depending on traffic. So I'm in Maryland. That sounds far. All right. That might be far for you. All right. So, but this book is My Apprenticeship with a Maya Healer. So it says on the back, this sounds really good. And I paid $1 for it. Don't forget, because blue sticker. The compelling drama of American herbologist Rosita Arvigo's quest to preserve the knowledge of Don Elijo Ponte, one of the last surviving and most respected traditional healers in the rainforest of Belize. So it really is about their relationship and how she learned. She. There's a picture of them. So that book sounds so interesting. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, bless the works it tries. But I go to the one there. It's just far away. Sorry, I'm totally lost here, guys. Maryland. That sounds so far. Amazon is the only place I know that has a used section. Oh my goodness, Michelle. Thrift books. Have you never heard of thrift books, Michelle? Thrift books is like my favorite place in the world. Thrift books online, that's where I get most of my books. Well, I shouldn't say that, because I go to Goodwill and Savers, and like next weekend, now I don't want to tell you, Ben, because you're here, you might steal some books from me. But next weekend, Pittsford's library has a huge sale. And so I'm going to go to the library sale because there might be witch books there. But you better not beat me to it. Okay. Oh my God, that boom I need. So, I'm really excited to have this book too. But yes, thriftbooks.com, Michelle. That is like the best place to go for books, period. All right, so this one was $1. Anniversary weekend, so no worries. Yes! I'm kidding, Ben. You can totally go, but I'm going to be there first. So this is called Sister Witch. It's a novel, but I read the back and it looked really good and it was $1. So it says, in the picturesque Berkshire Hills of Massachusetts, Merritt Dame lives alone on a 1,000-acre inheritance from her aristocratic Hungarian parents. Though bright and attractive, she is a stranger to the complexities of human relationships. She keeps to herself, venturing only to defend her one passion, the care of her wild animals, the lynx, bears, fox, and family of wolves, for whom she has established sanctuary on her land. Then the wolves bring to her door Gabriel Frankman, a thoughtful young teacher at the nearby school for the blind, lost hiking in the woods. Despite his fear of the wild creatures, Gabriel seems oddly calm in their presence. For Merritt, there's an immediate consuming connection to the stranger, the first in her life. But is it a dangerous one? Soon her love for Gabriel will bring forth an unspeakable tragedy, hurting an innocent life, herself, and her precious animals. See, so it looks, I like to cry. I like to cry at books because then hopefully I don't cry so much in real life because, you know, as an empath, you tend to cry at everything. Commercials, movies. My kids make fun of me because I cry like Up, the movie Up. Oh, that totally killed me. I was bawling on that movie. But I cry at most good movies. My Barnes & Noble is way across town, so getting there is difficult. Me and my mom were going there for my dad's birthday. I chose to live and tell my mom about my path. Yay! Who's that? Alanica. Yay! Good for you. How did it go? Did it go well? I do not like to cry, and animals hurting is the worst fear for me. I cry at everything. Yeah, I do too. I get absorbed in their worlds. I'm a teacher and an empath, and well, it's exhausting. It is, absolutely. Nothing makes me more emotional than the animals. I go to half-price books. Yep, absolutely. All right. Oh, my God, if a dog dies in a film, I'm gone. Oh, my gosh. Did you guys see, what was that movie about the dog who went through several lives? Joey, what's the name of that movie? Jojo.
Yeah?
What's the name of your favorite movie about the dogs who goes through several lives?
What?
You know, your favorite movie with the dog who goes through a whole bunch of lives?
My least favorite movie?
Yes.
Ever, A Dog's Purpose.
A Dog's Purpose. That was so good. I love that movie. But it is sad because his purpose is to help people. So you see him go through all these lives and then he has to die in all these lives too to get to his next life. But it was so good. But I did cry a lot. So, Marley and Me. Yes. Oh, Marley and Me was good. Richard Gere. Yep. Have to leave until dog death conversation. Okay. Here is another $1 book that I got. Mary Stewart, I love her Arthur series, and I'm pretty sure I have the first two, and this is the third one that I found for $1. So that was good. And finally, this one actually has been on my list for a long time. Denise Lynn, I really like her. But this one is about, it's called Sacred Space. It's clearing and enhancing the energy of your home. And it's been on my list for a long time. It talks a lot about, you know, how to prepare your home so that the whole thing is a sacred space, which I think I'm pretty good at, other than I have to clear it. For Love Cards group. Yes. Caitlin, if you're not in the Love for Love of Cards group, get in the Love for Love of Cards group. Definitely. Because we're all like this. Okay, so let me tell you about what I want to do this week. There's a couple things. I'm gonna be announcing my new giveaway because we're almost at 3,000 subscribers, which I cannot believe. It goes so fast. And my husband, I don't know if you saw her, my husband got me my little witch, who is going to be my little video helper. So I'm going to keep her on all my little videos, and we need to name her. So I thought that my next giveaway would be to name my little witch. I hate to start it now when it's like in the middle of these, right? I know it goes so fast when we're in the middle of this weird, like, everything kind of video. So I probably won't start it until tomorrow, but be thinking about what we can name my little video helper, because that's going to be the next giveaway. And I don't know if she's on. I don't think I've seen her tonight, but my last giveaway was for Peter is painting this painting of, everybody sent him pictures, and the poor thing hasn't gotten it yet because Peter started work, but I promised her, and actually I just sent the picture to Peter again. He said he's going to start working on it this week, that it would be done before Samhain, that we would be sending it out before Samhain. So that will be done. And I think probably this one coming up will last until Samhain. And I was thinking either Samhain or Samhain Eve, maybe I will announce the winner, because then we should be up to about 3,000 then. And there's a stink bug. Oh my gosh, are you guys having problems with stink bugs? I am like going crazy with stink bugs lately. I can't even believe. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do, how are we doing? 47 minutes. Holy crap. 7:30. I try for 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the time I try to get on. It seems to be a good time for me to get on. So I wanted to have you all tell me which book. I've been reading books for, a little fleas or, bugs around your room. Yes, bugs everywhere. Stink bugs have been crazy. There's one on my curtain up here now. It's driving me crazy. Apparently they're worse this year than they have been for years. Lantern flies. What is she holding? What am I holding right now? This one? Are you talking about this? See? I hate stink bugs too. I've got like 10 of them in my room right now because we just took the AC out. And they were coming through the AC. So gross. Anyways. Books. So I love to read my storybooks, and I try to have story time. That's okay. You're not ignorant, Carmen. You're fine. Here, if you want, I'll show them to you. Ugh, they're so gross. Hold on. Ready? Oh. Hold on. Oh. Did I switch it? Yes. How the heck did I do that? Oh, here we go. Can you see it? You see that disgusting thing? That's a stink bug. And they call them a stink bug because apparently when you kill them, they stink. Really bad. So totally gross. When you kill them, they stink. I don't mind daddy long legs though, Al, because at least they have a purpose. They like kill mosquitoes and stuff. Stink bugs just sit there and they're annoying. They're harmless, but they're so annoying. Ugh. And they're gross looking. They look like little armored, I don't know, roaches or something. Yeah, gross. Okay, so what I was gonna, yes, hi, Groon, yes. Oh, they're terrible. I hate them. Yeah, they just sit there and watch you, exactly. Or they, if you have a light, they fly at your light, which if everything else is off except for the TV, they fly on your TV, which is really annoying. They always shit on my shoulder and shit. Did I say shit? Yep. Sit. They always sit on my shoulder and chill with me. They're harmless till they fly into my hair. Yeah, exactly. They really don't do anything, but they're just gross looking. Okay, so I do a story time where I try to read some stories about the upcoming season, which now is Samhain. So I figured I would show you the books that I have to choose from, and I will probably, what time is it? 8:30. I might upload one tonight. Ew, one almost crawled. Did I just say, oh, while you were asleep into your ear? Oh, that's disgusting. All right, now I really want to kill them all. Okay, so I want you guys to tell me which book you want me to read next for story time. Because these are all either witch stories or Samhain stories. So I got, this is a really old book that I had when I was a kid. And it's really cute. Oh, wait. Oh, I was only going to read one of these stories, though. Hold on. There's several different stories in this one. Which, oh, shit. You can't read. Ugh, I hate that. Okay. Edward and Anna, The Magic Island, Witch Wurzel, The Witches Who Came to Stay, Grumblog, The Witch Who Didn't Have a Cat, Rachel and the Magic Stone. Use a pendulum to choose. Yeah, I could. Oh, I brought my pendulum tree back downstairs. Rupert's Tales, which we have been doing the last couple holidays. The next one is Samhain, so I will eventually be doing that before Samhain anyway, because I love my Rupert's Tales. They're very cute. Me and my daughter love to watch your. Aw, yay! Thank you, Caitlin. That's sweet. Cat Nights. This is a really cute one too. That's so nice to hear. Stella Luna, which is a great book. It's about a bat. And I love bats. Is that funny? I'm not crazy about little stink bugs, but I love bats. All right. Hey, honey, don't tell me that. I don't want to know. In your lifetime, you would have swallowed 8 poor spiders while you sleep. I know that, but I don't want to be reminded of gross. Owl Moon, which is, again, another great one. Very cute pictures, and it's a good book. Meredith, the Witch Who Wasn't. She's a really cute book, too. Cute, right? All right, so this one I'll probably read at some point, but it's a fake kids book. Not one I would say you should probably read to your kids unless your kids are like my kids. You have the same glasses? Really? Did you get them? I'm pretty sure I got these at like Dollar Tree at some point, and I love them, and I wish I could find them again, but now they're not there. So this book, I love this book because it literally is like, go the fuck to sleep. So funny. Okay. Then this one at Dollar Tree, yes. I wish mine still had them. They don't. This one at some point I will probably read this one too. So the Rupert and this one I will be reading at some point. This is The Outlandish Adventures of Orpheus in the Underworld. So, you know, when you can talk about the underworld right before Samhain, that's just something you kind of have to do. But maybe this one I'll have to read in parts because it is kind of a little bit longer. It's got smaller words in it. Okay, so let's say we're going to choose between Meredith, Owl Moon, Stella Luna, Cat Nights, and Witch Stories. You can listen to Samuel L. Jackson read on YouTube. That is so funny. I'm totally going to do that now. I love that. I love that. Witch stories, cat nights. Okay, one vote for witch stories, one vote for cat nights. Witch stories, witch stories. There's 3. Bats. We got 1 vote for bats. Stella Luna. I want to hear witch stories, cat nights. All right, so what if everybody has different ones? All right, so what if I did one a night all week? Then we'll get through all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because the other 2 I'll be reading anyways. Definitely I have to read Rupert at some point. So I'll do 1 a night. All right, I can do that. Because I might, if it's not too busy at work tomorrow, I figured I would film a couple of them tomorrow. So I'll bring a couple tomorrow if it's not too busy. Then I will film a couple and just upload them one at a time though. Look at, I'm itching. What is wrong with me? And I'm all hot and warm now. Okay. So I can't believe we've been on almost an hour talking about nothing, just BSing. But it was nice to BS with you all. Did I forget anything? I still haven't. Now here we are. We're close to not the end of October, but we're mid-October. And I still haven't showed my birthday presents, which I'm really upset about because I got some really cool birthday presents, but I just haven't had time. State inspection starts tomorrow. Oh, that's awful. Look at her. She's awesome, right? My mother got me her. See, so my mother she's good at presents. She's just not good at parenting. And I got some really cool stuff for my birthday, and I haven't had time to show it off. I even brought a lot of it up here, but I just haven't showed very many of my birthday presents, and I'm so mad. Have you ever had a haunted doll? Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, Nicole, I still have it. It is I don't know if it's a Coca-Cola polar bear. It's a polar bear that sings music. And it does not have any batteries in it anymore because for a long time we thought, well, I don't know why it's going off in the middle of the night, but it still goes off sometimes. And I got it from, when I was doing ghost hunting. One of the houses that we were investigating, that turned out to be the disturbance was this polar bear. And so we took it to take care of it. So now I just store it for the most part, but I had to take it out of our basement because the kids were hearing it through the vents, and it was kind of scaring them at night because it still goes off sometimes. So now it's in my living room, so we, remember that it's there. But that's it. It hasn't gone off in quite a while though, so I'm kind of hoping. We kind of have been working on and off with it. So I'm kind of hoping maybe we put it to rest. And I swear my Barney doll used to go off when I was a child. The voice box was all distorted and demonic sounding. Hopefully it isn't too scary. My kids always talk about do you remember Furbies? So my oldest kid is 26 now, and they had Furbies. It's not a bad spirit. It actually was a little boy, Chrisanne. It just was kind of scary because it would go off a lot. But he was a little boy. But my kids had Furbies, and literally, like, it would go off at 2 a.m. and scare and be like, "Someone come play with me." And they thought for sure it was haunted. I don't know if it really was or if it was just weird and demonic. Actually, I think Frank said that one of them was because they took the batteries out and it kept going too. So, who knows? Hated Furbies, yeah. Those were 1000% possessed, and you can't tell me otherwise. Yeah, I have heard that from a lot of people that those Furbies were really possessed. And they did the same thing. They started, like, when their batteries would wear down, they sounded demonic because their voices got distorted and yep, I think the boys eventually left theirs outside someplace on purpose. So they were huge at the time though. Remember, like they were really hard to get. Yeah, I did investigations. I actually have the equipment sitting in front of me, some of it still, my EMF equipment, and I have infrared video cameras and all that kind of stuff. I just haven't had the time to do that very much. But I should try to do it again someday. Maybe we should like do one with a live video or something. That would be cool. People are, whoo, wow, chat's going really fast. Hold on. People, yes. Oh my God, Furbies. My oldest nephew had one, and one morning I heard him talking to someone, and I thought it was my sister. He got up early and was talking to himself downstairs. Oh man, let's go on one. I want to come. Yes, I'll drive to you too. Well, let's try to figure it out. There's a couple sites in here that allow ghost hunters in. Hubby and I want to do the asylum in Bethany. We actually, it's funny, our ghost hunting group was going to do that. That was like our next place. But then what happened is the president of our ghost hunting group, they moved to, the president and his wife, who were in it too, they moved to Florida. And so I actually got all the equipment because I was supposed to keep going with our group. And life got really busy. So I have all of our equipment, and we have t-shirts and everything. We have like I have all the equipment. So yes, we will talk about that. I'll try to think about getting together a ghost hunting crew. That would be fun. If anybody is interested and is close enough that they could actually be there, let me know. Because I would, Rolling Hill. Yes. That's the one. Yes. Absolutely. Cool. All right. If you guys want to, then let me know. Because I have all the equipment. I just haven't had the people to do it with. And my son moved to, Boston. And I know Joey's down for it. He'd be there. Yay! I just have to make sure I can hook it up to this computer. All the cameras, the infrared cameras and stuff. I didn't get the computer part to it, but I'm sure, I just haven't hooked them up until it's been a couple of years already. But if you are close enough to do it and you would like to do it, JenStorelli@gmail.com, JenStorelli@gmail.com. And I'll keep you in the loop, and we'll start to think about maybe starting one up again. Sound good? And do I want to create an online group for everyone here to just hang and chill? I would, Nicole, and if you guys want me to, I will. But I feel like everybody has a group, like Simon has a group, that's true. We can't really do stuff on Simon's group. All right. I'll try to create a group tomorrow. What Facebook group did you guys mention? Oh, For Love of Cards. If you're into tarot, For Love of Cards is a great group on Facebook about tarot. So I will try to start a Facebook page for us. What should we call it? Don't overload yourself, Jennifer. Thank you, Marsha. I'm not saying I'm going to do a whole lot on it, but I can, at least then I can say, hey, I'm going to go live in a couple minutes, and I can post what we've already talked about and that kind of thing. What should we call it, though? Yes, Jen, need time for self. Well, like I said, it's only to go along with our channel here. So it'll be under Willow and the Thrifty Witch, okay? Thrifting and witching. Perfect. I like that. Willow and thrifting and witching, okay? Yay. All right. So I will start tomorrow. Be looking for it. Tomorrow night at 7:30, we'll get back to our shadow work, okay? I just couldn't do it tonight. It's been a long week and a long weekend. Yay. So, look for Facebook group tomorrow. If you are interested and close enough to do the ghost hunting, let me know. And no, actually, I'm not going to make it a public group. You're right, little dandelion, because there are people that, that need to keep their stuff private. So, but I'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? Yay. Bye, guys. Blessings. Thanks for joining me.